Brett, we know that a Category 1 hurricane can be dangerous, but especially this close after another big storm.
Yeah, and the thing to remember is it's not just everybody concentrates on the eye of the storm, but the impacts sometimes can go out 200, 300 miles from the storm. So there's going to be heavy rain. There'll be storm inundation up and down the Florida coastline, and of course more erosion. And then you got all that heavy rain and wind that moves onshore and then continues to move up the coastline of Florida. So there it is right now. The winds are at 75 miles an hour, gusting to 85, so it just made it up to hurricane strength. It's Cat 1 right now. It still has some warm water to flow over, so it makes me wonder if it won't go briefly to a Category 2, but you just kind of wonder just when it starts to hit the land how much the friction of the soil starts to play into the storm. But anyway, it moves up to the west coast of Florida Thursday afternoon and then spins over the Panhandle and ends itself up in South Carolina Friday at 1 o'clock. Interesting to note here, we have these secondary peaks after we had the September 10th peak of the season. In October, when Ian occurred, we had this little peak. Now with Nicole, we have this little peak popping up again. The season ends November 30th, but there are just those two little peaks, and these two storms have fit right in there. They just kind of threaded the needle on those peaks. All right, breaking down the next couple of days. Tomorrow's just a very pleasant day, gorgeous day to get outside. Friday for Veterans Day, unfortunately, some periods of steady rain, falling temperatures, much cooler. Saturday, fall-like day, and then a frosty morning Sunday. We'll be down into the lower 30s. We got the cold air coming in, and here's what's driving it. You got a big area of high pressure building off the west coast, right? So it's forcing this low pressure area to move through the Great Lakes. Then the flow aloft comes out of Alaska, and that cold air funnels down into East Texas this weekend. And it not only sticks around through the weekend, but all of next week. These are next week's high temperatures, so our 10-day trend. We've got 9 out of the next 10 days where the average temperature is below, our daytime high is below the average temperature of 70. It is going to be a chilly stretch of weather. All right, let's pick up Future Skycast in the morning. Partly cloudy skies, southeast winds, cooler closer to the Louisiana border. Warmer, perhaps more fog cover over toward Crockett up to Athens and Jacksonville, where the temperature will be around 65. We get into the afternoon. It's absolutely gorgeous Thursday. Then Friday morning, here comes the front. A few scattered showers, maybe a rumble of thunder now along the front. And then a secondary wave comes in behind the front. The temperatures are in the lower 50s. Best chance of rain Friday is between 1 p.m. and about 6 p.m. We're hoping it gets out of here in time for high school football and the playoffs. But at 7:30, right at kickoff, you'll notice we still have these showers, and we have these off and on showers through late Friday night, and then they finally clear out early Saturday morning. So the under the lights forecast, 7 p.m., 51 degrees, 8 p.m. temp, 49, 48. As we have those north winds going along with that Friday evening. So the rainfall amounts for Friday in deep East Texas could add up to over an inch of rain. And then we're eyeing a secondary system that comes in here next Monday into Tuesday, and this could produce another inch of rain across East Texas. Right now, gorgeous sunset occurring at 78 degrees. We have a south-southeast wind at 7 miles an hour. Overnight tonight, patchy fog, hazy, warm, otherwise 64 for the low. Sunrise is tomorrow at 6:47. We'll have a light south-southeast wind. Here's the Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine Joint Hospital 7-day forecast. A humid mix of sun and clouds tomorrow, 79. Then rain and thunder for Veterans Day. 60 in the morning, 55 by the afternoon. It's a cool day Saturday. Morning lows in the 30s, daytime highs only in the 50s. Likewise, Sunday, there's your cold rain Monday. Look at that high, 49. Mostly cloudy next Tuesday and still in the 50s Wednesday with morning lows in the 30s.
Thank